everyone, welcome to another blog. Today you finally get to find out where I've been for the last 6 days or so. As you know, the last Saturday night, August 16th, was my last day in Beijing, which I told you about on the last blog. And I forgot to mention that night, Saturday night, I had Beijing's most famous meal. It's called Peking duck, which is basically Beijing duck, and you eat it in this very meticulous way, and it's actually very, very good, very delicious, and I forgot to mention that on my last blog. Anyways, like I said, I finally got to bed about 3:15 a.m. and about an hour and a half later, yeah, at 4:45 a.m., my alarm went off Sunday morning. I got my two suitcases, which were packed full of souvenirs and clothes and all that good stuff, and I left the apartment building. And outside, I took a taxi, and it was still dark. Sunrise was just happening as I was on my way to the airport. It was about a 20-minute ride out of the city to the airport, and I got to the airport about 5:30 in the morning, and it was jam packed. Like, it was busy. Like, it was like 5 in the afternoon. I could not believe it. I checked into my flight. I was flying with Air China, and I got through security, which was very, very strict. They went through my bag twice. They scanned it. They looked in my hat, but there's no problems, no issues. And I got through security, and I was at my boarding station by 6:30 in the morning. So I had 1 hour before my flight, and my flight left around 7:30 a.m. And here is a picture of my flight route that I took from Beijing. So as you can see from the black line, I went from Beijing, which is a northeast sector of China, all the way down to a city called Nanning, which is in the mid-south portion of China. It's in the Guangxi province, and there's actually, even though it might be deceiving by that map that I showed you, there's actually a great distance between the two cities. By plane, it took me 3.5 hours. It is approximately 2,400 kilometers. Let me just add a couple statistics to help give you a relation between Beijing and Nanning and about the city here. So I hope that that gives you a little better idea of where I am. And I've been here for the last week. I've been if you can hear that, it's 11 p.m. and they're doing construction on the building next door. And the car alarm finally went off. There's a car alarm that was going for about 4 hours today, non-stop. It was ridiculous. But the hotel I'm at has been excellent. The service is excellent. It's great, but the noise is a little bit disruptive. Anyways, back to Sunday. I arrived here around noon by myself because my friend was unavailable at that time. So I managed to use my basic Mandarin abilities and my my luck to get from the airport, which is outside of the city. I took a shuttle bus to the downtown core and then a taxi to this hotel that I had found online. I checked myself in, and as soon as I got to my room, I lied down and took a good 3 hour nap, which is really nice. It's actually a pretty nice room. From there, I was picked up by my friend and her dad and a couple other people, and we went out for a big dinner. They actually celebrated my arrival to Nanning. Um, One of the main reasons I'm here is for badminton training. Oops. 1 second. One of the main reasons I'm here is because of badminton training, and I met my coach that night, and there's also a gentleman there who's like who speaks English because he took English here, so he was my translator. It was very, very helpful, and there was a group of about 10 of us, and we watched the badminton finals, the gold medal finals on TV, and I was I got a ride back to my hotel, which was really nice. And as soon as I got back, I went straight to sleep, and that was my Sunday, last Sunday, August 17th. And I think in the next blog I can do the whole week in one, because my every day here is very routine. I do the same thing every day, so I'll make that a simple blog. And actually today, which is Saturday, August 23rd, was a very interesting day. I got to go out touring a little, so I'll make sure to blog about that a little later. Um, in the meantime, here's a couple pictures I've taken, and yeah. Oh, travel tip number 3 from 2 blogs ago. Travel tip number 3. I wanted to let you know, if you come to China, on most food packages and most drink packages, you look for the expiration date, and you will find on every single drink and food that the expiration date has already passed. That is because in China they post the production date on the packages, and I was very skeptical of that at first, but I've become to realize that that's the way they do things here. So if you buy a drink or you buy food, you know the date it was produced, but it probably, hopefully, hasn't expired yet. Anyways, that's all for now. I got another busy day tomorrow, so I'll make sure I blog, and yeah, see you later.